We chose the beautiful blue color, which is going to stop being produced in April. They're going to change the design, so we decided pull the trigger. And here we go.
Hey everyone, as per the manual, the tools involved are hammer, level, 2 screwdrivers, 1 flathead, 1 Phillips, and then that little thing they give you, which I'll probably sub in for one of my tools later because that's terrible and useless. Okay, so we've gone ahead and sorted all the pieces here in front of us by shape and size so that it makes it less confusing before we get on. We also had to take out the box on the way home because it wouldn't fit in our car. So that might be an issue for you when you're traveling with it. Just know that you're going to need a larger vehicle to get home. Okay, step 1 here. We've got 1 long piece, 1 top piece, right?
Top or bottom.
Top or bottom piece. There you go.
Make sure your inside looks like this with these little holes here. You want them on the inside and not on the bottom or the top, which has no holes.
Right.
And then you're going to line that up with the inside of the long piece.
You get a long piece over here.
And make sure that those holes are visible, so it's going inside only with the holes.
Right.
And then we're going to take the longest screw.
This guy.
And put it in. There's only 2 holes here, so you can tell. Now, we're trying to feed it through so we can line it up with the top board. 2, where we're going to use 4 dowels and the smallest board that comes with the Expedit.
This little guy here. So, there's 4 holes in the top. Stick them in there. Bam. 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 I'm going to tap them in there.
Use
your
your
hammers for. Make sure they're all.
Play school hammer will work fine here.
Right. Just don't go nuts. They're made of brittle, tiny Ikea wood. So they might not hold up. Alright. And now, we're going to stick it in, right?
That's what she said.
Ah, in the center?
Yes.
Alright.
So you can use a soft mallet or your husband's hand,
That's
whichever
right.
works. Step 3, we're going to use the medium-sized board now and 4 new dowels and put it on top of the little one we just did and stick it into the side. So here we are with the medium-sized board, and we're putting our 4 dowels in.
Make a cool sound when you hit them in. So that's awesome. Alright. 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Done.
Okay, now we're going to stick those into the side here, right on top of the board we just did.
This is a challenging part here. There we go.
This is all about lining it up and being patient.
And then just smacking the crap out of it once you got it. There we go.
Smack them with a hammer.
That's right. Be gentle.
Step 4, we have 4 new dowels, and we're going to stick them in between the medium board we just did into the smaller board we previously did to stick it all together. And here we are.
That's right. And this part's got to count because you got to get through here the whole.
So make sure you're lined up really nicely.
Otherwise, we're going to miss, and then it's going to be a whole bunch of trouble. So, go easy on this one.
Repeat process. Step 5, just stick another tiny board onto the dowels that are already sticking out, just like we've got here in our medium board. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat.
Right. This may take me a second, but it's pretty darn easy for everybody. Okay, there we go. Let's use the old hand hammer again.
Step 6, we're going to repeat the medium board. We're going to put the dowels on the side of the board and stick it into the side, the inside of the Expedit in the middle now, on top of the board we just did, the little tiny board.
That doesn't make sense. But these
There's
thingies and these thingies. All right? There we go.
So we're just going to keep repeating this process.
And then
until it starts looking expedite-y.
Excellent. Okay. There we go.
Step 7, we're going back to the middle and we're going to smack our dowels in.
That's that moderate challenge part again. We're going to make sure it lined up. I think we got on camera the first time, so now you can see it happening. Pushing these through. And then when they're lined up properly, we should be able to smack them with the hammer, but these aren't quite lined up yet. Got one. Good. 2. 3.
Number 8, we're going back to the middle again. Put some dowels in there.
Right here. Slap this one in. There you go.
It's almost a bookshelf. Oh no, Justin just showed us one of the pitfalls of Expedite work. We're sticking out on this side, so we have to take it out again.
Missed.
And line it back up.
Fail. There we go.
Yay! Last time we're going for the middle piece and the dowels on number 9.
Remember this?
Nice and tall, handsome, shiny.
There we go. Put it in.
By the way, yes, we left all of our stickers on. We do that just in case we have to move it around a little bit before we get it into its final home. And that gives us a little bit of extra protection. Because as we all know, these shiny Expedites like to get scratchy.
Yep. Okay.
So here we are again. We're putting the middle piece with the dowels into inside of the Expedite and lining them up.
Yep. Then push that.
And now we're waking up the neighbors. Number 10, we're putting more dowels into the middle piece and the last shelf of the Expedite.
Yeah, so that at this point, you should know what's going on.
Exactly.
It's just more of the same all the way through. You're probably bored by now, so we'll see you at the next step.
Step 11, we're putting the last tiny shelf on to the remaining dowels that are already sticking out there, waiting to complete. Step 12 is going to be the super exciting dowel production. This is where we get 16 and put them in the ends of every medium board and the middle small board that's coming out and still accessible.
And don't mess up, because Ikea is really efficient, so they only give you exactly
16 dowels.
So if you run out,
you're going to have to drive all the way to Home Depot or your home store of choice around the world. And that would just be super annoying, because now obviously you want to put things on your Expedite.
That's right. So now we're just going to go ahead
and tap, tap, tap.
And mash in all these. You want to show what they all are?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did? Well, there you go. Perfect.
Don't hit the actual Expedite, because your wife will kill you.
Yeah. Some hammer skill is required.
13 is less exciting, because now we have to fit the dowels into the actual side piece of the Expedite. So we have to line this up perfectly with all of these dowels. Ooh. And here's the side piece, making sure again that the holes are visible to the inside, because otherwise you're not going anywhere.
Some skills involved here, so be careful.
So here we go while we show you our lack of skills.
That's right.
Putting the side, lining it up.
Lined up pretty good, so now we're just going to smack them in for the best.
It's technical.
That's right. So you can use a hand hammer. It's the most efficient tool.
A mallet would work here as well. And then you risk. Step number 14 is the last real step. That's where we put in the last long screws into the side that we already finished before, the first side, and we screwed those in with the Allen wrench, and now we're going to take the other 4 and put the bottom of the Expedite on and screw these in. So first we take the bottom piece and put it with the dowels and smack it in a little bit. Make sure that's nice and tight and lined up well.
Perfect.
And then we're going to take the longest screws and put those in.
Pro tip here, when you're putting the screws in, pinch the corner down, hold it like that, so that way the screw actually, when it goes in, it finds the thread inside. Otherwise, you whiff a few times and you might drill a big hole that won't go in. Okay, and I'll just do these 4 screws, and then we'll catch you up after.
Another good thing to remember is to, of course, put these nice long screws in as tight as you can go and as straight as you can go, as obviously we're having a little bit of an issue with right now. But to remember not to do them too tight, because these boards will snap under too much pressure.
That's right.
So we want to make sure that they have like a little bit of natural give. And here is our fully put together Expedite, not yet with the stickers removed. We're just going to show you the last steps, which are, of course, the bracing for earthquake readiness that you can do depending on if that's something you need for your home, and the felt stopper stickers to make sure that it doesn't scratch your wood floors or the actual finish on the Expedite. We are going to put those on the bottom like so, on the bottom lengthwise, so that we can stand ours up, and we'll show you the final product. Here we are with the finished product. You can see how awesome it looks with the stickers removed. Beautiful blue color, super vibrant and shiny. Makes all of your super wacky, colorful stuff pop really well. And on the bottom we have the Ikea Drona little shelf cubbies. So you can put all your crap in there and then hide it and no one can tell. Super awesome. Thanks for watching.